Hello, hello, hello. It's Dolly. I'm back with Let's Get Messy Wednesday with Tisa, Amy, Becky, and myself. There may be other ladies that join in. Let me show you the products that I'm going to use. I'm going to use Cute Girl, and I forgot who that's from. Is that Dear Lizzie? These rub-ons are from Pink Paisley. Then I selected two alphas. They're just American Crafts. I have these bows. The larger fabric ones are from a Hip Kit collection. And the smaller pink ones are from Close to My Heart. I'm documenting these two photographs of my niece. My two 12 by 12 background papers are from Close to My Heart. I'm going to also use the scrapbook.com white pigment ink and the Ranger Tim Holtz Distress Oxide in pink raspberry, or picked raspberry. I'm sorry, not pink, picked. These are some flower stamps I had in my collection, and I created my own cluster. I selected two ribbons. I am not going to gut either one of these papers. I'm going to double mat it. I do cut a 1/4 inch from the right side and the top side of the lighter pink polka dot. And then I'm going to secure that. I do not prime this paper at all with any clear gesso or white gesso. I'm just double making sure I still want everything to be down the center for this layout. And I'm going to use the famous packaging technique. Anyone can do this, okay? You take your ink, you smush it, smush it onto some packaging, and you squirt a little bit of water. Then you just flip it over and you just lightly press anywhere that you want your ink to land on your paper, okay? I'm going straight down the middle, and you're going to see. So see, I'm just moving that ink a little bit around that paper, and then I'm just going to flip it. Watch me flip it, set it down, tap it, and pick it up. There is no editing there, okay? Now I do edit out where I continue the packaging technique. Then I'm going to take some more of the picked raspberry, and I'm going to splatter that, and it's going to kind of oxidize. That means I'm going to have little spots that are lighter. And then I decided to get out the bows to see if I wanted 2 or 3 bows. And I'm not securing anything down because I'm going to remove all that and come back and do some stamping. I wanted to figure out where my title was going to be placed on this layout, so I decided to put some of my niece's first name above the photograph and her middle name below the photograph. Then you're going to see me move those letters off onto an acetate piece because I want to reuse them back on this layout. So I'm not securing them. I'm going to remove them off. And then you're going to see me get out my stamp cluster that I put together. I put that together so you can do the same thing. If you have individual flower stamps or any type, you can cluster together and create your own unique stamp. And then I'm going to take the scrapbook.com premium pigment ink in white, and I'm going to stamp that flower design up and down where I just did the packaging technique. All right. Now, the white would stand out some, but I decided I wanted some more texture on this layout. So I decided to get out my super fine, detailed, clear embossing powder. All right. Because of using the white and the clear, it appears clear. All right. But it gives you the texture, and in person you can really see it under there. Just a little bit of something, a little bit without being overpowering, because I do want these baby pictures to be the focal point. And then your eye just expands off the picture and looks at a little bit of the artisticness that I placed on this layout. All right. It's just giving your eye some movement and some attention. Now you can see the glossiness, that is from the embossing powder. I know I cut that out because it's heat setting the embossing powder and it's clear. Now, I could have gotten white. I do have white, and it would have stood out more and still been fine because it wouldn't have been like in your eyes. But if I was to use a different type of brighter color, it would have been. But I wanted this to be a soft, subtle, but with movement, some character to this layout. All right, I wasn't sure if I wanted to add some of that frosted vellum paper, but I chose not to. But what I did choose to do, which I did pre-select for this layout, and that was to get out some or to use that thread. So I placed that pinkish thread that matches really close to pink raspberry, and I just picked that up at Walmart, the sewing thread. And I put that in 3 areas like a C shape around the photograph, and then in the upper right corner, just to add a little bit of pop, was that kind of aqua color to go with the bows. And this layout is complete. Anyone can do it. It's really that easy, okay? There was nothing to it. Even when I did the smushing technique, I mean, that paint dries, that Tim Holtz Distress paint dries like within, I'd say like 2 minutes, it was dry, all right? So I'm just re-showing you the products that I use. So there's the Distressed Oxide, and I'm not going to repeat it. So just let me remind you to please follow the other ladies' links listed below and see what they created using mixed media products. And I'm going to go check them out too, because I have no idea what they created. And like the other ladies that post YouTube or post videos out there in YouTube, I get inspiration from them as well, or even looking on Instagram or Facebook sites. But it is nice to watch the videos to see how certain techniques are done. All right, please give me a thumbs up. Like this video, like give me a heart, give me a thumbs up. Share my channel, because I create these to inspire everybody to get out their photographs and document memories in a fun, creative way. And don't forget to put the name or place, who, what, where, or when on your layout, and put a date if you can remember. If anything, put a year, and just tell a little story. And if you don't like your handwriting on the front of your pages, then you can hide it in the back. I do that a lot. I may not show that here on the videos, but I do put journaling on the back, because we will forget. And then when we're not here anymore, we need our relatives to know what the story was all about. All right, what's the story behind the photographs? All right, I appreciate you all. Thanks for stopping by, and we will see you next month on the first Wednesday of the month. Here are the close-ups, and you can kind of see the flower design, and you can see the threads and the bows. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.